When I was little, kids ran away from me. I guess I looked weird, and rumors were spread about me. The bottom line, though, was I didn't fit in. When I realized that, I was at a loss. I just was who I was, and I accepted that. I was at a loss at this idea that I might need to somehow change who I was just to fit in. So I never did. For the most part throughout my life, I felt okay with this, but I definitely had times I felt alone. I could spend so much time getting lost in my own world, writing and acting out fanfiction stories or original anime stories, but I'd have times where I'd be around many people and want to talk with them, form friendships, but whenever I tried to be proactive and make friends, it usually ended poorly. I looked different than most people. Not only that, but since I was a baby, the way I perceived, understood, and formed connections in my head was different. In other words, I was autistic and didn't know it at the time. People would make an at least semi-negative impression of me and walk away, or worse, string me along to just abandon me when they had no more reason to keep up the appearance. When I brought up what it looked like to those people, they blamed me for essentially not acting exactly the way they wanted me to, for being honest, for sharing real experiences or ideas they didn't want to engage with because they had an understanding of the world and didn't want it bursted. This even happened in college. Needless to say, I didn't have the best self-esteem after how much I went through in elementary school alone. After yet another instance of this sort of behavior, I told myself, yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of crying or being angry for days because some little shit went on a power trip and was like, yeah, I was tired of you for a while. Get the fuck out. I was tired of feeling like a failure for being cast out of whatever group. I do my best to be nice to people, live and let live, protest for everyone to live the life they want. I feel unlovable. I knew for a while I lacked confidence at the time because acting how I did was seen as wrong, and I had to do this fancy dance to remain myself somewhat, but not cause problems for other people. But my experience helped me realize that people can have pretty high levels of sensitivity as far as what hurts them. So I need to have my own understanding of what is okay behavior and not. Now, people who have high levels of sensitivity aren't bad people, but when you've gone through a lot of shit in your life, you had to build a high level of resilience. The small stuff just doesn't bug you, and the people endlessly making a big deal about those kind of things become unbearable. As time has gone on, I found people reading through social media conversations who seem to feel the same way. A huge breath of fresh air. It gives me hope I can find people I actually vibe with. No one is perfect, but there have been people I've been friends with, but have revealed to have problematic views, so I felt it was best to build space. There was definitely a sense of guilt and lack of confidence I had in those decisions I made. Then I remembered there are communities filled with decent people. Any disagreements just sort of fell off the shoulder. I could respect those people and they could respect me. It also helped to hear people having the same problem with certain behavior other people exhibited, purchasing enlightenment. But since they were able to just move on with their lives with an eye roll toward those people, it's given me the strength to learn to move on too. It just depends on the vibe, as the kids say it. All this to say, be yourself by behaving in ways that feel right for you. As long as you are not purposely hurting other people and have the self-respect to leave situations where you feel hurt, even if it's just temporarily, you'll be a lot happier than if you keep trying to fit in and fall in line with people's expectations. Learn about yourself, what makes you happy, what gives you energy. As long as you're working towards living that kind of life, you're working toward living a happier life. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you liked it, and let me know if there are any recommendations for content you want to see or video improvements you want to see. Thank you and have a great day. Goodbye.